they text me, you 5 in the morning, you probably done paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch, you tell me you want me. For the flight, shit, we spinning the band, shit is cool.
Well, guys, Kitty Chris back in the field, so I gotta see what happened, the truth behind B Simone. You know, B Simone was a wild out character, one of the funniest on Nick Cannon's show. And B Simone was going on her best friend named Pretty Feet. And my opinion is her thinking is about her downfall. And you know about who B Simone is? She is one of the funniest actresses I've ever seen. And she on a podcast in the Caribbean. The same B Simone is, well, you know, you remember B Simone that who did took showers every day? She did took showers, don't she? And my opinion is this. I would see give you a flashback to y'all remember.
I know you, so.
What do I do that's nasty, Sarah?
I'm not going to say that.
What? Don't shower every day? I don't shower every day.
What? Ma'am, excuse me. What did she just say?
I know you, so.
What do I do that's nasty, Sarah?
I'm not going to say that.
What? Don't shower every day? I don't shower every day. Is that nasty?
Nani? You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
No, I'm saying like you can miss 2 days.
I mean, yeah.
Like if it's
max.
a Monday.
Yeah, I'm not going
not
on
out,
3-4 days.
yeah,
unless I'm like thugging it.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
But when was you thugging it?
Like,
if you take a shower on Monday, when's the next time you're taking a shower?
Wednesday.
At least by, Thursday morning.
What?
Nasty bitch.
I've said time and time again, I don't care what people do in their personal life. That's your business. But when you put it on social media and now it's in the ethos out there, it slides across my desk, it becomes my business. Because I ain't want to have to hear this shit.
Why?
Why, God? Why?
Aren't you the same woman who said, I can't date a man who works a 9 to 5. I need somebody who's ambitious.
Sir, he can't have a 9 to 5.
What?
You want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like
he can't
clock in and clock out.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, man.
Why don't you go walk towards where it smells worse on the planet? Go around that cornucopia of homeless individuals. Some are there by circumstance, but there are a whole lot of ambitious bums who wake up every morning to become a better bum day by day. They don't want to do anything with their life. Why don't you hang out with them? Because apparently you smell the same.
What the fuck is that smell?
Stinking bastard.
It's type the same woman who is a type of downfall on kind of what reason is. And for that person though, she kind of a downfall like 8 a.m. or something like this. And for that moment, I was being blinded by myself. She has no clue whatsoever yet, and we had a breakdown with the friendships and going by upsteps and missteps. And for every purpose y'all know, she is kind of heartfelt to her. And you don't know what B Simone did, what he had to do? That's because she didn't have to say anything what happened on H&M. That's because of her downfall, whatever that case may be. So that makes sense. But all the other reactors, they say a whole nine. And because of them, they haven't won any time being.
Simone was nearly brought to tears as she revealed that she is so broke now that she has to shop at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's.
The budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that.
And shout out to the homie Chisel. Didn't want to date a man who worked a 9 to 5, but now she can own.
Oh, do you have that clip?
Only got $5 through $9 left. Life comes at you fast.
This is how H&M dudes don't give a damn what they are. I mean, this is a complete life work for her. And you don't know why she ain't doing anything wrong here, but in the case you don't know, she had a shop at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's, and she's so broke at the time being, we know B Simone got a little failed to do so, and she got dragged not supporting her best friend and not dating men. It is a try to talk this, but this is the more crazy that happened. This is exactly what I'm talking about. B Simone is completely a downfall whatsoever. Doesn't mean a fact to her in this the case it didn't happen. I say it wasn't that fast. But of course that was B Simone's idea. And in the damn world, does it tell you what happened in this house in a livelihood? I mean, she got mind her business on best friend, but that's the case for her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And if you got about this, I get even more crazier than that. Let me hear what I say.
I remember that clip. I remember when she was on one about. I can't date. She was on the Nick Cannon pod with Nick Cannon.
I have my dream career. I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest a husband. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard. You have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money. Everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails. What you doing, babe? Working. What you doing? Working. Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got that? Let's go. Okay. You understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want. I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband.
All right, cool.
I don't care what you do. Entrepreneur, graphic designer, sell t-shirts, sell drugs, rapper. You could be a rapper. I'm a becoming rapper, D-list. I don't give a fuck. Entrepreneur, okay? At this point, I'm about to rebuy my book. I'm about to rebuy my book so I can manifest my husband. Everything I have, my dream career.
And
I mean, I don't have nothing wrong with what she said from that whole clip, because that be the problem, bro. Like, not turn her TV off. Come on.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
That's her preference.
Yeah, that's her preference. That's cool. That's cool.
And then things happen.
Yeah, life happens.
Sometimes, yeah, life.
Life happens, and now your preference has to change.
Or what if her preference is still the same? That's the real question. Like, what if her preference is still the same?
Her preferences can be just like that. If that's what you want, it just makes your success rate a little bit lower. Probably a lot lower.
Who are we to say who she's gonna end up with? But hey, at the end of the day, the chances are.
Let's keep it a buck, bro.
The chances be slim. Like Kevin Gates. I mean, not Kevin Gates. Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, was on to, like, you may not have liked his delivery and how he came off with things, or agree with everything, but we have to really look at things in a personal level. Like, you gotta really put yourself in certain people's position and shoes. If you making that much bread to where you that guy, a lot of times they been that guy in a way where people been falling for them, so they already have this certain mindset that I can kind of get anybody that I want, and you're gonna kind of go for a particular person, even on the look side. because you feel like you're the target, like you're the prize. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then us dudes don't even be looking for women that's just, we never, well, me and the homies never really be looking at females for what like type of income they have. It's always like, who are you aspiring to be, and how are you as far as being wife material. That's why we always try to get a game and kick it to a lot of women that are looking for partners. That whole money thing is cool, but get somebody on their ambition. Where they trying to go? Yeah, he may be working at a job, but then just because he has a 9-to-5 doesn't mean it's a slight. But I just feel like a lot of 9-to-5 people that work jobs felt slighted by that, because it just
of course.
It comes off with your influences saying people who work admirable, honest jobs don't have a shot at women that think like you. And that, I mean, even though that's your preference and people shouldn't be offended by that, it felt like a stab. Especially the original clip when she was talking about, I can't have no man with no 9-to-5. Because in that original clip, because this clip here was just her responding to all the feedback and hate she was getting. So originally she was just like, I can't do no 9-to-5 and all that and whatnot. It's just like, bro, what's all that for?
And now it's a guy that has the entrepreneurial bag can say, I don't want a girl that shop at H&M.
I could shop at Bloomingdale's. If you can't shop there with me, hey baby, it's 3 a.m. Tomorrow, let's go to Bloomingdale and both run up a bag for each other. Can you do that?
Yeah, Bloomingdale's to the H&M, that's the case that is going wrong. But and that's the case where all personality is not inside for themselves. I have died to been so relentless. Even for these people, if B Simone wasn't that so bad with her, the case he didn't know and we knew enough about her, it's the case that she would have take care of the kids, would take care of her best friend, livelihood on this bad situation. B Simone gotta have a bad testimony. And you gotta have a credit student. If you have a good friend here go H&M instead of Bloomingdale's on New York, you could get anything less than all here. More or less, she did not have no clue. You have a great time and you have a good time on for every reason. That's because she has never been there. You know why? Because if B Simone was on tears and because of that, baby. Kevin Samuels, what the piece Kevin Samuels? Kevin Samuels, by the way, not Kevin Owens, but come on. If B Simone said was true, doesn't the fact does how she treated like one?
God is taking you? No. Absolutely not. We back at the Airbnb podcasting. I'm about to go say, you have to surrender who you thought you were. The person you were is not the person God called you to be. Certain things, and everybody's conviction is different. Their own relationship with Christ, and you like. I went first time I did an ice bath was 20 seconds. I'm up to 4 minutes now.
Crazy.
Sitting in the whole time.
Like Jesus. Friend, going through transitions with your friends that you don't really, you understand, because I understand 1000% of what you're experiencing. Yeah. But at the same time, you still miss the things that you used to do, or you connect that on bonded you together. Like our thing is food.
Our thing is
we
food.
Go to restaurants and we order 10, 15 things.
She ordered something. We were at the mall yesterday. I was like, open the bag, let me smell it.
I was just skip it.
She's like, you don't want to eat. It's like a thing when we
go out. Yeah, because you're just in your bag of solitude, and it's like you really have to be able to support your friend during those seasons, because it's like, and it's challenging.
It is,
because you're changing, you're turning into somebody different.
Jesus,
you're different. And I'm like, who is she becoming? I don't even know. You're so different.
In what ways? This is crazy. We've never talked about this.
You're just different. Like you're everything.
Am I different in any bad ways that you think I need to like?
Bad?
Yeah. Are there like any red flags different or different and like?
You're so inner right now that necessarily see that as a bad thing. I don't even think you. But I think you're just how we. You know? Yeah.
I do feel like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't use. I agree.
Yeah. You necessarily even want to do either. The cost that you have to pay. Times
You've
it's
been
like
so supportive though.
You know, whatever. You tell me however.
Okay.
what?
Oh, this bill should be the last thing holding 15's ahead.
You
And then it adds up the wazoo. Yeah, but well, basically off the clip, because damn, she was right here. See that? Where was this at?
Mom,
I just said
all this
that.
happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility.
I wanted to
God
watch
had
this
to take
part.
me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on
I'm
medication.
sorry, it's the Jesus.
And it's not even funny because he really cooking. But the Jesus, in my mind, like I know I'm being childish, but in my mind, I'm like, that's just like, yeah, you did. That's what that Jesus means.
Yeah, that's
Like it's just confirmation that as long as you know you had to go through that, because Jesus needed you to go through that. Not me to take care of you going through that, but you going through that singularly. Your best friend closing on $1 million home while you in the food stamp line and having your car repossessed, you gonna tell her? Yeah, y'all not friends.
oh, Lord.
Your best friend is not obligated to get you out of your financial position. You guys are entitled. Exactly. Yeah, it's like she said, to fund her life. That's why she became her friend. She thought that money was hers too. I mean, people make good points. Nobody timestamped it. Her friend don't think she a good friend because she stumbled and couldn't say what may be a good friend. That's enough for me. It's crazy because, bro, people be thinking alike. Because I sure said this. Her friend don't think she's a good friend because she stumbled and couldn't even say.
Yeah, because she couldn't answer.
Like, what friend can't say what
Is there
kind
any
of...
bad things?
Bad? Like, EAD bad? Like, opposite of good bad? I'm like, nigga, yes. Nigga, am I cool with you or not? Does B pour into her friends the way they seem to pour into her? I don't think so. Damn.
That I would like if I was on my.
She is a good friend, that lady to be. Keep her. She pours life into you, and I hope you will also pour life into her. Keep her. She is good for you in the season. Actually, her friend called her out for being a bad friend to her. She just sugarcoated. I love B Simone, but she should be more accountable. She did not address that she indeed neglected her friend when she was going through a time of lack. She flipped and said, because it goes both ways and it's not my responsibility, etc. That's defense and accountability. Where was the timestamp of that? Also, I pick how she enjoys it when her friend cheers on her strengths. I think she doesn't treat her friend as an equal to her friend. She thinks her friend is beneath her. I think also that's why her past friendships didn't work out. She thought her friends were beneath her because of her celebrity status and what she could do for them. And so she expected them to worship her. She does love praise. I'll say this from a place of love for her. Don't get me wrong. I'm similar to her in so many ways. Though I'm not a celebrity, but I've gone through the things she is going through. May God bless her. The spiritual journey she's on, she needn't have to try harder. She should let God.
Should. Oh, show less. Never mind.
This company wants to use one. Water fast is real.
She's the water fast? Ooh, wait. Well, that might help you lose a lot of weight, though. I'm thinking about doing that.
Timestamp for real? No, I was on there.
And sometimes when the public perception is like being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you.
I'm trying not to laugh. That Jesus is just taking me out.
Like, girl, that was your girl. For you, my girl.
This happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people.
look out the way. I know why. She just made a terrible mistake she did. Put a date off the books. It might be good enough. Kevin Simmons was right. I don't know how or when there. If she didn't know what happened, there's more that yet to come and more yet to work.
For you to come down to reality, B Simone, is one wrong post. You are one viral video away, one internet canceling away from being back at Forever 21 selling shit.
He called it.
Damn! Who B Simone is planning to get sympathy from. And you know what's so crazy to me, Jess?
Yeah.
The people are the reason that we're in the positions that we're in.
Yeah.
Like, ain't she the stand-up comic,
Yeah,
right?
she is.
If your audience feels like they can't relate to you in no way, shape, or form, and they feel like you look down upon them because
You'll lose them.
Because exactly. Like, damn, B. Like, why did she even put that out?
Because there shouldn't be a disconnect.
No.
There at all. And working hard people, like people that work hard and buy tickets, they the ones that we need. You know what I'm saying? We need them to keep buying tickets and to keep supporting us and to keep streaming our podcasts and things like that. So
working class people. So it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice now for your future? I'm sorry you can't shop at Bloomingdale's right now, and I'm sorry H&M makes you cry.
A woman who's a 6 or a 7, like a B Simone, no insult intended, she's cute. She ain't fine, she's cute. B Simone, Jill Scott, like that in the face. All of a sudden, when the 8s, 9s, and 10s are gone, the 6s and 7s automatically get all the 8, 9, and 10 shine because the 8s, 9s, and 10s are simply gone. It's not as though those women actually got better, that the other women are just gone. And when you get all of that attention, that when you saw your friends who were 8, 9, and 10, and you were 6 or 7, and they're gone, now you're getting 8, 9, and 10 attention, you feel like the woman. And you start to overinflate your SMV, your actual value. So like a B Simone, no offense, you start to actually feel like you should get a man who's the master of the universe. Especially if you're an attorney or a psych chick, you got a college degree or something like that.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, congratulations.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like
he can't
he can't
be
clock
like,
in and clock.
Tell you, Kevin Samuels has predicted because B Simone's having a downfall. And you know, in a case of bad day for her best friends who got a little bad day for anybody else and all, but any word but a good day for her business. Sad days. I've been letting alone who've been so bad friends. For instance, it could be a witty idea, but B Simone is pretty tired of her, and she tried to go get a job here. And the bad influences, B Simone was crying she had to shop H&M's instead of Bloomingdale's. I mean, I was so bad for her. You don't know why, even for her, she didn't never give whatsoever happened. And I didn't know what it's going to do here. She is completely what happened to herself, and that's just so bad. Never good to watch it.
5 years later, she found herself in some difficulties.
I feel like there's been so much financial, just my finances, like budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. Yeah. Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even
B Simone, comedian, podcaster. She was on Wild and Out for quite some time. That's how her social media following grew exponentially. But she relatively talented. Some people like her.
Baby girl, baby boy, everything in my life, I have manifested it. These edges, they were gone as fuck, manifested them back. Everything I have, my dream career, I manifested it. I'm trying to manifest a husband.
Maybe you should have manifested some budgeting skills. Because honestly, watching that clip was embarrassing. Did you see that? I want you to be an accountant. Give me the eyes of an accountant. And I want you to watch the first 15 seconds. It's beautiful.
I feel like there's been so much financial, just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am nitpicking every little thing.
She's crying because she has to budget. Nick, she's crying because she has to budget.
He threw his phone like he don't have to budget.
She's crying because she has to do what everyday people gotta do.
No, it's because she's not in the 9 to 5. And her perception of the things is that, well, because I don't have a 9 to 5 and I got money, I don't have to budget. But guess what, boo-boo? That's when you mostly have to budget. I think it's more than that. I think that she sees everything depleted. It's more than just saying no. It's like, oh my God, I'm actually potentially in doo-doo. I think it's more than that.
Again, listen, man. Listen. B Simone living what everyday people gotta live on regular jobs in shitty apartments. She over there in designer clothes, crying me some tears. She could probably sell what's on her back and make enough for rent for a lot of people for a few months. Sure. So let's just be honest. This is the entitlement of people. People get really comfortable, really comfortable having abundance. And they're not even poor. She's not poor. Because I know motherfuckers who can't walk into H&M and pay for shit. You understand what I'm saying? She's crying because some of her options were reduced. That's it.
Yeah, but that's not what you see. You see all your resources being depleted, and it's a stress. You like, shit, I don't think I was cocky, and I was a slap in the face that, oh shit, I may not be what I think it is, or I thought it would last, and now it's not lasting, and the contracts are not coming in like it used to come, and now, I think it's all of that.
We live in a world, especially I'm not talking about the rest of the world. I'm just talking about just here in North America, where folks live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
She's not even looking at that kind of financial security. Her insecurity is that she's going to be a regular person. Do you understand how good your life has to be? That your biggest stress in life is you're going to have regular person's finances.
Don't look at me like that, bro.
How B Simone really having this special here? This is a brilliantly gone budget. She been crying for Bloomingdale's. You gotta go to H&M to work for it. And you didn't cry for this. Been there. A podcaster, comedian, and wild now comedian. Who knew about this one? She was always good enough for her and herself. And in my opinion this time, I don't even know what kind of fucked up shit is. You know, that's a good enough for any day. In a bad, good. In the good, which is a bad, for B Simone. So, why in the world she got made easy look like? And this is why she took in the hood lessons. Never blame whatsoever. And if a rising fall for her is just too much whatsoever. Because B Simone is really going broke. So, that makes me a bad day for her. And you didn't know why she didn't go broke when and prove Kevin Samuels was right? And it's because of her when you see this.
They have people in place, government-wise, to show you we used you to destroy the village.
We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid.
Winter is coming.
Yo, what I think, it's crazy because yes, B Simone is my friend, right? What I think that she chose to make that decision to put that out. There's so many other things that she could have cried about, man. Braylon is like the only one who actually made it in her family and was taking care of her family for years, you know, between our grandmother, her sister, her dad and everything like that. So she could have been up there crying about that.
The fronting like you rich, the fronting like all this is finna be over. I'm telling you, most of my sisters are broke in a month. Just like most of my brothers are broke.
B Simone crying because she has to shop at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's. Meanwhile, there are people who can't even afford to buy their children clothes at Walmart. Better yet, people can't even keep a roof over their heads and food on the table. Nah.
But the sisters was acting like they not broke, holding up drinks on an island that they got there with a buddy pass and all that. No.
B Simone says she's broke, so you got B Simone saying, man, she done went broke out here. She can no longer afford the lifestyle she used to have. She was like, man, look, I can't even shop at Bloomingdale's no more, man.
Word of the day is, so what? So what if they don't like you? So what if they hating on you? So what if they mad at you? So what if you ain't got no friends no more? So what if you're gifted and your friend is gifter? So what if you didn't get the audition and your friend did? Be happy. So what if you're lying down with a man who say he love you and tomorrow he's cheating on you? You decided to stay there. So what? So what? So what? We gotta stop looking at the, oh, why am I in this place? And, what's happening to me and how, why people don't like and care. So what? That was your choice. You need to move on. You need to ask God for strength in this season and peace and the capacity to do His will and His way. So what? That you're broke. Go get you a job. So what that you got money? Ask God to maintain that, because there are seasons where you're up and you're down, you're here and you high and you low. So what if you got some haters? So what that you're creative? So what that you're mad? So what that you're happy? We gotta stop caring about the noise that continues to target you. You just got to be you and do you and walk into your destiny and walk into your purpose.
The word of the day might be a so what. So what you get broke? So what you gonna have a buzz? So what you gonna have a Bloomingdale's that had a special and you don't know why and she did? So what did you get? Briefly was also correcting myself. I corrected myself too because see what happened. And Kevin was right. He was right. I would have. And he was right. And that because she was Tiffany was describing herself. Describing her in a premonition. That is a bad way for her. And the truth here, she didn't go broke. After this is 9 to 5 with a man, B Simone's going broke. And it's gonna be a downfall. She is done for. She is done. Everything is happening special. But wait, even Slim Doug said this because he did not tell everything what happened.
A lot of women crying broken, homeless lately, Slim. A lot of dudes is too. Shit, everybody f***ed up going through it, trying to figure it out, trying to see what's next. It seemed like somebody said this too, and I believe it. It's like you either got rich motherfuckers getting rich, or you got motherfuckers going broke. There ain't no middle class. It's broke and rich. It seems like we losing the middle class. It seems like it's turning into either or. It ain't a three-way thing. It ain't rich, middle class, broke. It's broke or rich.
And you don't know what happened in this time. You don't know what kind of economy that work for money. and you didn't pay it up. So my genesis is her. And you know, when B Simone didn't have go broke, these kids that had gonna have shoes and clothing ideas, you having a bad day for this. She has been gone overreacting most. Overreacting was responsibility was her broke. It was her fault, by the way. The baby was never been there. She would never got her ideas. So, in a culture over finances and going for viral. All of us gonna went viral whatsoever here. But they don't have that little affairs for after 9 to 5 with a man, and because of this, whatever the reason is, we don't know why this time is for. Here's the legend of God's green earth. We the problem. Right? We the problem. But Kevin Samuels was right all along, and that's the case I didn't know whatsoever. But that's because she is really bad day for her. And then it happened to special. A comments got fucked up, man, because this is really bad here. These niggas have a first thing on time of here and get away from these niggas' money. That's because they had a bad day for Simone, B Simone, well, how to prefer I haven't never seen her. I had never, ever see B Simone in her entire life go viral when she gone broke. I had never seen that before in life. But this is scheduled for her. That's because she is a definitely for anything else to big or wrong. It doesn't matter how bad it was. It doesn't matter how you go broke. It doesn't matter how your economy's going really bad, really shitty. But the thing is, this is really off the mark. Comment below how you feel about B Simone, how you feel about the economy going broke, about the Bloomingdale's, the H&M's, idealistic, and how you guys feel about that. And hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to miss any videos, and you don't want to miss anything less than all. Can you go down on DMV? I got next time for your next video. Peace, one love, and I am out. I got next time. See ya.
Where everybody saying?
Rainy season hero, Froppy.
Froppy. You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it!
Please! Please!